What they say is true. You can really play Doom on anything. I'm playing it on my wall right now. Hey, look! This is you. I'm playing your game now.
You're not too different from the demons. You're just as ugly.
Oh. Doom is a franchise that needs no introduction. For more than 3 decades, people have talked about it, discussed it on forums, and made countless videos about it. There's really nothing new you could add to the conversation. So why am I even making this video? Why bother? Because I want to. Duh. I'm kind of a big fan, if you couldn't tell. Doom means a lot to me. Doom 2 was the first game I've ever played. I was 4 years old, which is way too young to be playing Doom. Too young to die? This is going to be a short segment, because I will mainly talk about the story. And, well, it's Doom, a shooter from the early 90s. What story, man? What are you talking about? It was literally made by the guy who said something like, story in video games is like story in an adult film where people touch each other. It's going to be there, but I don't care about it. Having said all of that, these games do have some kind of story, and we need to talk about it before we get to Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and the Dark Ages. Also, Doom is part of my childhood, and my own DNA at this point, so I'll take every chance I get to play it again. Our story begins with this gentle soul. He has a pet rabbit, and according to Doom Eternal, he has a wife and child, too. Our hero has no name, so all of us collectively decided to call him John Doom. I mean Doomguy. You know, because he's a guy, and the name of the game is Doom. I know, shocking. He's a kind and sweet person. Then, he punches the shit out of his commanding officer for telling him to shoot at innocent people. For some reason. It's never explained why his commander wanted random innocent civilians to die. I guess he was just an asshole. Doomguy was some kind of soldier, but after this incident, instead of going to jail or something, Doomguy was transferred to some boring security job. He's on patrol, he's playing cards with his fellow colleagues, they're lifting weights together and doing some other manly shit. But overall, he's bored. He wants to be on the battlefield like he used to. He wants some action. Lucky for him, this is the future, and the place he works at is a greedy mega corporation that likes to do futuristic experiments on portals and shit, and one day it happens. It's something that will change Doomguy's life forever. This mega corporation, called the UAC, which stands for Union Aerospace Corporation, or as I like to call them, Ultra Assholes. Those guys, they opened a portal to hell. It was just an accident. It can happen to anyone. The demons were like, hey look, there's like a weird door here that leads to a different place. Oh, there are humans here. Let's kill everyone. And so, they kill everyone. Except for Doomguy, which will become a running theme for him. He's always the only survivor left. Oh, and we're not on Earth. We're also not on Mars, either. All of this takes place on the moon of Mars, Phobos, which sounds like hobos with some P in front of it. He sees all of his friends and co-workers dead. He takes out his shitty pistol and the game begins. We're playing all of these games on ultra-violence, because like a certain prisoner once said, this is the gentleman's way of playing Doom, and it is the most fun difficulty, for me at least. Hangar, the first iconic level. This is where everything started, and it's really easy, obviously. Never use the pistol unless it's the only weapon you have. If you are forced to use it, tap the fire button for perfect accuracy. If you hold the fire button, you'll have shit accuracy. We immediately get the shotgun from these zombie dudes. Now, the shotgun is like a sniper. It can penetrate through multiple enemies. It's also going to be the main weapon you're gonna use in this game, which will change in the sequel when we will find its even more handsome double-barreled brother. Besides the possessed humans, we also meet the imps in the first level. the green cute spiky bastards. They shoot fireballs, but I didn't even let them do that. Doomguy proceeds to kill all of his possessed comrades and moves on to the nuclear plant, where he does it again, and again, and again. What did you expect? In the second level, we find a chain gun, which is basically like multiple spinning pistols. It can stun lock enemies. We also meet the Pinky, which is a pink bull demon. All it can do is bite you. It's like a small wall of muscle running towards you, kind of like short people in the gym. He also has a semi-invisible version called a Spectre. In the fourth level, we find the rocket launcher, which kills most things in a few seconds. Just don't blow yourself up. Eventually, Doomguy gets to the deepest part of the base, where he encounters the Barons of Hell, tall demon dudes that were clearly going to the gym. The game calls them Big Badasses. They are the toughest non-boss enemies. You need 5 rockets for each one. After they go down, the walls go down as well. We can explore the outside, but there's nothing here besides this switch. We touch it, because that's what we do in these games, and the stairs are raised. Doomguy goes up, thinks back to all of the people who died. And then... uh-oh. He dies. The story is over. Or so you'd think. Doomguy actually survives, because he's Doomguy, a tough son of a bitch. But he got stranded on the shores of hell, which is the name of the next episode. Damn, man, you're tough. Or at least you were tough. Now you just kind of stand on my table all day, eating my food, not paying rent.
If you say one more word, I'm gonna leak your OnlyFans.
So anyway, we're not in hell quite yet. We're on Deimos, the second moon of Mars. It's still the UAC facility, but you'll notice that everything seems more corrupted. Before, there were a few bodies here and there, a few corpses of people who were probably close friends of yours. You know, nothing special, but now it's way worse. There are skulls and weird symbols everywhere. There's rivers of blood. You have mutilated corpses hanging from the ceiling. The souls of the damned are literally stuck here for all eternity. Great stuff. I mean, sad stuff, horrible even. It's here where we meet the Gecko Demon, at least on this difficulty. He's a cute, flying tomato that shoots projectiles at you. One of the most iconic enemies in these games, but I did eventually get tired of seeing him in Doom 1. Let's just say that this game doesn't have a lot of enemy variety, at least compared to the second game, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of the same faces. Doomguy finds the plasma rifle, which is basically a more powerful chain gun, one of the best weapons in gaming in my opinion. He then continues kicking the shit out of the demons, and finally meets the biggest demon in this game, the Cyber Demon, a giant goat with a rocket launcher. He's immune to splash damage, so the rocket launcher is less effective against him. Why are there Barons of Hell splattered on the walls? Did the Cyber Demon decide to punish them or something? Why does he have cybernetic enhancements? Did he steal some technology from the UAC? Oh, I didn't mention the Lost Souls. The less said about them, the better. They're annoying little flaming skulls that really want to kiss you, without consent. I beat him with a chainsaw, just to convey the awesomeness of Doomguy. After defeating him, Doomguy notices that he can't really go back anymore, because, you see, the whole freaking moon is floating above hell. While he was fighting demons, hell itself somehow absorbed the moon. The only thing he can do is rappel to the surface and continue the fight. I guess he found a really long rope, or maybe he just jumped down, because no falling damage. Now he's in hell itself, which is a big deal because this is the first time. But during the course of the series, it will kind of turn into more of a shitty vacation spot for him. He's gonna go in and out like 50 times. I didn't talk about infighting yet. If you get an enemy to hit another enemy, they'll usually continue hitting each other. It's a good way to save ammo if you're in a pickle, but even if you have a lot of ammo, it's just fun to do it. Look at them tearing each other apart. Now this is some wholesome demon killing. One of the best examples of this is in Doom 2, where a cyber demon fights like 20 barons of hell at the same time, and in my case, a few caca demons. Now Doomguy sees the extent of the demons' cruelty. Not only are they killing humans, but they display them on the walls. It's like a museum of pain. These people are probably dying, not from the pain, but from the boredom of just hanging around doing nothing, kind of like me when I go to social events. Why is everything rotating, even the walls? And there's water on the ceiling? The weirdest thing about it is that there's even water in hell in the first place. I did not think it existed here. Doomguy battles the demons with everything he has, but his arsenal is about to be expanded. Thanks to this secret, we finally get the legendary, the big final gun. You know what this is. You don't lie to me, you know what this is. It's only the strongest weapon in existence, capable of wiping out almost every demon on your screen with a single blast. It's beautiful. Demons that were once somewhat imposing have become just another enemy. Nothing can stand in Doomguy's way. He's not even trying to kill them. At this point, he's only trying to get out of hell, and he just happens to murder every demon he comes across. He eventually finds a way out, but it's guarded by the second most powerful boss, the Spider Mastermind. She's way more dangerous than the Cyber Demon, and it's only because of her fucking hitscan chain gun. She was the one that planned the invasion. That's why she has a mastermind in her name, even though it was supposedly an accident by the UAC, but I guess she was the first to notice the portals and then told the demons that she was the one who opened them, and they were like, oh yeah, what a genius, what a mastermind, what a lying harlot. And yes, it's a she. Look how pretty she is. Doomguy has finally won. He defeated everyone. The demons that invaded the UAC bases on the moons of Mars are no more. A portal opens up, and he finally returns to Earth. It's a good thing they didn't manage to invade our planet, right? While Doomguy was fighting, everything was nice and peaceful. Even his pet rabbit was just hanging out. But then... now only its head is hanging out. No, Daisy. Yeah, while Doomguy was fighting for his life, the demons managed to invade Earth. I assume they used the portals created by the UAC. This was supposed to be the final chapter of the original Doom, but then they made a sequel episode that takes place on Earth between Doom 1 and Doom 2. And it's fucking brutal. At least the first two levels are. I barely made it out alive. This was not fun. Like you might expect by now, there's not much in terms of story here. Doomguy keeps killing demons. If he's killing them here, do they actually die? Or do they just teleport back to hell? If so, does he need to go there just to kill them again? Does he need to kill them twice in order for them to actually die? These are the kinds of questions I ask myself when I'm trying to fall asleep. Doomguy eventually battles with another spider mastermind. I guess all of these spiders planned the invasion. Doomguy makes her explode. A hole opens up in the ground and he jumps down, only to find his pet rabbit, or what's left of it. Now he's getting closer to becoming the angry killing machine we know today, aka the Doom Slayer. You have to say it like that. You can't just say Doom Slayer. You see I can do it. You need to say Doom Slayer.
The Doom Slayer.
He's probably about to get angrier in the sequel, which is my personal favorite Doom game, possibly because of nostalgia. Doom 2 heck on the planet Earth. Okay, there were a few recent expansions, Sigil 1 and Sigil 2, made by John Romero himself. They are brutal and fun, and in terms of story, well, Doomguy kills more demons. What more do you want? Just as I was about to start playing Doom 2, they released that new Steam version that gives you the first and second game, plus all of their expansions. So I switched to that version to check it out. This was around August 2024. Yes, I started gathering footage since back then. Playing with GZ Doom is still better, but this is a good version nonetheless. Although for some reason they made the medkit color green. Okay, at least it's better than what they did in the BFG edition of Doom 3. Entryway, the first level. Doomguy finds a chainsaw on this balcony and proceeds to systematically dismember any cretin that dared invade his home. He also finds a shotgun and a rocket launcher in the first level. Because I know where all of the secrets are, look at how cool I am. Doom isn't a scary game, especially nowadays. I mean, look at it. What, are you afraid of some pixels? But I want to share something. When you're a tiny kid who hasn't even gone to kindergarten yet, this shit is terrifying. I have one vivid memory, probably my first ever memory, where I'm walking in the corridor of the first level. I see an imp. I scream. I freak out. I pause the game and just stare at the screen, feeling relief now that this green monstrosity is frozen in time. Don't worry, I'm not talking about you. Actually, I am talking about him. Shh.
What did you say, you little bitch?
No! Doomguy proceeds to some kind of sewer, where he finally meets the best character in the franchise, the super shotgun. This right here, this is the best weapon in the game, the best weapon in the franchise, and I'll even be brave and say that it's the best weapon in gaming. Period. The damage it does, the sound effect it makes when it's tearing the enemies to shreds. It's perfect. Even as a little kid, I realized how badass this weapon is. Doomguy proceeds to reacquire the rest of his weapons, because I guess he dropped all of his guns in the previous game. Do you think he also drops his keys after every level, and that's why you need to find them all over again? Eventually he realizes that humanity is pretty much fucked. The demons are everywhere, and they brought their own reality with them, meaning hell itself is invading and corrupting everything. As cool and badass as he is, Doomguy can't be in every country at the same time. He's doing the best he can, but meanwhile, the demons are slaughtering billions. The government leaders decide to just abandon the planet. They want to get whatever's left of humanity and fly into space. I guess their plan is to stay up there and hope the demons will eventually get bored and go away. Also, this is the future, so they have spaceships. But apparently, they're all parked at the same parking lot. The demons realized it and put a magical barrier around the spaceships, meaning the humans can't evacuate. As the only capable fighter on Earth who knows what the hell he's doing, Doomguy decides to penetrate the demons' outpost. While penetrating them with his bullets and chainsaw, if he can do that, he will be able to shut down the barrier and save what's left of humanity. On the way, he meets lovely characters like the Chain Gunner, or Heavy Weapons Dude, which are fat, ugly, and super annoying bastards, but they don't have a lot of health. The Hell Knight, which is a weaker version of the Baron of Hell, the Revenant, which is a spooky scary skeleton that can shoot really annoying homing projectiles, the Mancubus, a really fat bastard that shoots fireballs, the Arachnotron, a much less dangerous version of the super smart Mastermind, the fucking pain elemental, the autistic cousin of the Cacodemon, who shoots lost souls at you because he can't even damage you himself, so he decided to be as irritating as possible. And lastly, the Archvile. The Archvile is the best and most evil addition to the franchise. He doesn't even look like a demon, he looks like a skinny white alien, kind of like me. He can resurrect demons and make Doomguy jump around by creating a wall of fire around him, also kind of like me.
You little shit. If you touch me again, I'm going to...
Doomguy manages to deactivate the demonic barrier around the spaceships and saves what little remains of humanity. They fly into space, while he remains the only human on the planet. He sits down and waits for death, but then the humans send him an important message. Hey, Mr. Guy, we actually found the source of the invasion. They have a portal or something in your hometown, dude. If you go there, you might be able to shut it down or something. So Doomguy is like,
Fine, I'll get up and clean this mess.
He starts heading through a factory, which is not the best level. He goes downtown, but I guess this isn't his own town yet, into the inmost dens. Then some kind of industrial zone, where he accidentally steps into a portal, or rather, I made him step into a portal because I wanted to go to the secret level, and he gets sent to... Wolfenstein? Yeah, let's kill Nazis. They are worse than the demons. Both are bad, but at least most of the demons look cool. These are just smelly blonde people. Oh yeah, in this version of the game, they replaced the Nazi symbol with whatever this is. I'm gonna blame Bethesda for this. Are you afraid of the bat symbol, Bethesda? The big bad scary symbol? There's no pictures of Hitler either. Or maybe it is him, but they shaved his mustache. And regardless, we don't kill him here, unfortunately. Doomguy keeps going, then boom, Cyber Demon. Why is it here? Did they also open a portal to hell? Maybe we're already in hell, and that's why there are Nazis here. They died during the Second War, went here, and tried to conquer it, because that's what they do. Or maybe the developers just wanted to put a big scary demon here because it's fun watching him kill all of them. Don't think about it too much. Before anyone says it, yes, I know there's a cyber demon in Wolfenstein RPG, but without the cyber part. Maybe this is the same demon. All of its protagonists are related, according to John Romero. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz, the protagonist of Wolfenstein, and the grandson of Commander Keen. Bye, Grandpa. He gets back outside and continues to rip and tear. Eventually, he manages to arrive at his hometown, where he convinces the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind to fight each other to the death. So he's also good at psychological warfare, on top of being a demon grinder on legs. Finding a hole in the floor, he decides to take inspiration from James Sunderland from Silent Hill and jump inside. Only, instead of confronting his own personal, metaphorical hell, he gets back to the actual, physical hell. Doomguy realizes that he can't close the portal on our side. No matter how many demons he kills, they'll just keep coming. The only way to close it is from their side. I guess the demons knew he would come, because they decided to put all of these barrels here, and hope that he'll blow himself up. fun. They also start sending their most powerful demons, and it gets worse the deeper we go. At least the pain elementals are in jail. Good. Eventually, he finds the source of the invasion, a giant creature capable of sending an infinite amount of demons to our planet. It's the one and only goat face on the wall, the lovely icon of sin. Also, the music in this level is really creepy. Listen to that whistling. Of course, John Romero is hiding inside of his brain.
Yep, I knew it.
After shooting a few rockets into the creature's head, the icon explodes and collapses. Doomguy finally did it. He gets back to Earth and tells all of the people in space to stop masturbating and come back down. I guess he just walked all the way from hell. I guess he also doesn't need to eat or sleep. Are we sure he was human to begin with? The text says that he wonders where bad people will go now when they die. What are you yapping about? They'll still go to hell. Just because you killed a big goat on the wall doesn't mean that hell stops existing. Rebuilding Earth had to be a lot more fun than ruining it was. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't think there's any point in fixing the place up, considering... After Doom 2, Doomguy was finally able to rest. No, wait. Demons are trying to invade again. Some scientists made anti-portal devices to stop the demons. They managed to close all of the portals, but oh wait, they missed one of them. Doomguy was on vacation, but now everyone is dead again. And now we have the Plutonia experiment, which is brutal as shit. You know, you watched the video that Civi made like 5.5 years ago. You know. It ends with another Icon of Sin fight, but this time there's a cyber demon too. Oof. Okay, now Doomguy can finally rest. No, more demons. TNT evolution. Get it? Evil-ution? Cause it's evil? It's not great. Plutonia is way better. The UAC are doing their bullshit experiments again, but this time the demons invade in a spaceship. Somehow. It ends with another goat face on the wall, but this time you need to do some kind of stupid maze before you get to it. You're not a puzzle game, Doom. Okay, now, Doomguy can rest. No, more demons. He kills them all. Now a cyber demon wants to take over and then, nope, Doomguy kills him. This expansion is called No Rest for the Living, because Doomguy can't rest, ever, because the demons are like an obsessive girlfriend. They keep coming back only to get rejected again. But then, they released a new expansion, Legacy of Rust. It's a really good episode. There's actually 2 episodes. No one expected it. It introduced new enemies, new weapons, a very aggressive flamethrower, and a Calamity Blade. Hot damn! It shoots a line of energy, and you can charge it to make it even more powerful. Very similar to the Destroyer Blade mod for the Ballista in Doom Eternal. They even added new spooky textures. Ooh, insanity! So the story is, you should know what it is by now. The fucking UAC didn't learn anything from the last dozen demon invasions, so when they discovered an ancient, remote region of hell, they immediately attempted to take control of it, to harness its resources, which could be a foreshadowing to the energy crisis in Doom 2016, where they also tried to take control of demonic energy. Soon, they discovered that there's something spooky going on there, something new, creatures that even the regular demons are afraid of, the new, ancient demons. And yeah, they are spooky, look at that face. It ends with, oh, everyone's already dead. Someone did my job for me. There's no room for any normal demons here. This is where the real fight begins. Wait, is that a cyber demon with no horns? A less horny cyber demon? This is actually the Tyrant. Yes, like the one in Doom Eternal. You kill him, then more show up, accompanied by a real cyber demon. They are basically a weaker version of him. After defeating all of them, alongside a gauntlet of the toughest demons they can throw at you, the story is over. No, wait, it's not, because 50 Archviles enter the arena and resurrect all of them. So that's nice, that's fun. No, that's insane. This right here, this kicks Plutonia's ass so hard. And mine too. Doomguy activates the self-destruct sequence. Everything is about to blow up. He quickly runs into the portal and gets back to the first level of this expansion. I think this new evil force is defeated. The UAC is in ruins. But you know he's not done yet. His fight is infinite. It's never ending. It will last forever. No, come on. No, I'm not gonna say it's eternal. Fuck. Now it's time to cover Doomguy's last official hellish adventure before he became the Doom Slayer. Doom 64 is the real Doom 3 because it's a direct continuation of the story in Doom 2. The actual Doom 3 is not even canon apparently, or maybe it is? It's not important. Also, it's a really good and underrated game. Look at this opening cutscene. This was the most cinematic thing in any Doom game back then. It's also spooky. Listen to that crying baby. After Doomguy killed all of the demons that invaded, for the 20th time, the government decided to bombard the whole area with radiation, just in case any demon survived. But then, we discovered that, oh no, there was a demon that survived, and because of this radiation, it managed to slip unnoticed, and it just so happens it has the power to resurrect demons, like an Archvile, but worse. She's called the Mother Demon, and she brings back all of the demons that Doomguy has ever killed, and makes them even stronger, which fucking sucks. You go through all of these games, murdering every single demon douchebag you see, only for all of it to be completely meaningless. So of course the government sends Doomguy to fight the demons again, because he's the only human who doesn't immediately die when he sees them. After going to hell and back so many times, he started suffering from PTSD. Who would have guessed that seeing all of his friends and family get murdered would affect him that much? But that doesn't stop him from killing anyone he sees. So he does that, goes to hell again, finds a new weapon called the Unmaker, which is a demonic weapon made out of bones and the first weapon in the series that can be upgraded. He finds the Mother Demon and kills her with this weapon. But this time, he decides that,
fuck it! I'm tired of these motherfucking demons on my motherfucking planet. I'm gonna stay here, voluntarily, and make sure that none of these assholes ever leave this place. Kind of like a very aggressive bouncer.
He basically decides to stay in hell and guard the entrance to Earth, killing every demon he sees. Remember, he's still not the Doom Slayer. He's still just the Doom guy. And already the demons are realizing that they don't know what to do with him. No matter what they try, they just can't seem to stop him. At least not with brute force. In the bonus levels that came out with the PC version, we discovered that the demon bitch has a sister. She's wisely scared of Doomguy, so she uses her bullshit magic to teleport him out of hell. But he's like,
What did I say? What did I just say? I'm staying in hell, bitch, and you can't stop me. You're not my mother. You never let me do anything around here.
So he goes back, kills everyone, finds her and then kills her too. I could have just summed up all of these games by saying that Doomguy goes to hell and kills a bunch of demons, and that's it. The video would be like 10 seconds long. But here we get to the important part. This is where we finally get the connection between the old games and Doom 2016 and the Dark Ages. And Doom Eternal, of course. With her dying breath, this harlot uses all of her magical powers to teleport Doomguy away. It doesn't matter where. She understood that no demon can defeat him, so it's best to just get him out of here. Or at least that's what I think happened. He's sent on a path of perpetual torment, which is just a different word for eternal.
The demons are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Somehow he was sent to a different planet, maybe even a different timeline altogether. And this is where we move on to the modern Doom games. But before that, we have some very dark and spooky games to cover. It's really dark, but not in tone. I mean, it's really dark. Like really dark. Yeah, it's Doom 3. Could you imagine playing this game in 2004 and thinking that 20 years from now, Doom will go from this to this? Well, it's also dark, so it makes sense, I guess. Doom will never die. The original Doom games are, and always will be, classics. Every game in the franchise is good, but the originals are timeless. And I don't need to mention the fact that Doom 1 is probably the most important game ever, or at least one of the most important games ever. I don't need to mention that. Everybody and their mother already said that, even though I did just mention that. The importance of Doom is well established. No matter what happens in my life, no matter where I am, I can just play these games and forget about my responsibilities, which isn't always a good thing, because sometimes I need to feed the cat. The story is almost non-existent, yet at the same time, there's more story than you might think. Now you have the proper context and backstory for this angry gorilla of a man. Of course he's going to be pissed. Yeah, his family is dead. That kind of sucks. But more importantly, his rabbit died. And of course the proper response is to wage war against hell itself. Thanks for watching up until now. Please do all of the YouTube stuff. Kick the shit out of that stupid bell and subscribe for more content.
I need to make content.